Hi everyone, I'm Cecily and welcome to my channel, The Leverage Astro and Tarot. This reading is for anyone whose sun, moon, or ascendant is in the empathic sign of Pisces. Hi Pisces, how you guys doing? I hope you're very well. Let me start off by saying that I'm back now. I just had my baby. She's a month and a half old and I'm finally in a place where I can come back. Yay! Right now it's 5 o'clock in the morning, so I might sound a little bit groggy, but it's the only time that I really have to do my videos. So just know that I love you guys, and I'm back giving you your November readings. Also, I will be having a special. It's going to be maybe for about a week more because I didn't get to put my videos out as early as I wanted to, or all of my videos out as early as I wanted to. So originally it was till the end of October, but I'll probably do another week just so you guys can give me a call or email me, which my info will be in the inbox below, and it'll be 15 minutes for $20 if you're interested. So just letting you guys know that's what's going on with me. Now, to get into your reading, Pisces, you have two major arcana at the beginning of the month, okay? So you have some powerful forces coming in as soon as we open up November, probably even lingering a little bit from October. You know, if you're in America and you're celebrating Halloween or, you know, any other festivities around this time, that Wheel of Fortune probably has something to do with that. Maybe even bringing possible love into your life in a serendipitous way. The Wheel of Fortune also has a way of opening up doors that we didn't really see. We weren't really paying attention because we were having such a good time, and now all of a sudden there's somebody standing in front of our face that has real potential, and it can kind of be a shock, but it's a good shock. You know, it's like a, oh my God, I can't I can't believe that, you know, this is actually happening or right in front of me. So it's a really positive thing to experience. The other thing about it is it's not just bringing people into your life that you haven't met before. Sometimes it brings people into our lives that are on the path that, you know, maybe our path got a little discombobulated, and this is a good little bit of good luck to bring them back. So you might run into somebody at the grocery store that you knew that you were thinking about. And keep in mind that this is also somebody that you're thinking about. Most of the time, it's not just some random person that you have no interest in. It's usually bringing you something that you desire. There's a desire to the Wheel of Fortune. There's a type of connection there, I would say, that is about finally, the universe finally opening up things that you want. It's not just a free-for-all. And then you connect that to the next card, which is the Hierophant, and the Hierophant does good things for a relationship. Now, sometimes it can make things a little stagnant, but next to the Wheel of Fortune, I would say it's actually very beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune being, you know, luck coming into our lives, and the Hierophant being tradition, very often commitment. Sometimes it just means sex, though. Sometimes it's more of a, this is what happens between, you know, two people. Traditionally, the tarot would say a man and a woman, but that's not what we're talking about here. So it's really more of a coming together and kind of realizing that there's something there that needs to be solidified, I guess is the best way to put it. And if you look at the card, it really is, you know, it really is about a hierarchy. It really is about someone making decisions. And I would say that's more of a universal decision than it is somebody lording over your life saying you need to be with this person. So if you look at, you know, this priest, he's over these two people making these decisions, and that's kind of where you are in terms of your life, Pisces. You're at a place where you're interested in commitment. You feel really lucky right now. You feel really lucky in love specifically. You know, this can be somebody that is new to your life, like I said, because that 3 of Wands means that you're exploring something new. And you also have that 3 of Hearts, so there's something in terms of the new there. Normally, you know, in terms of 3s, they're not the best for relationships. They can be good because it means you're building a solid foundation if you move up to the next level of a 4. But a 3 is kind of unstable. 3 is a crowd, right? So if you think about that 3 of Wands and also that 3 of Swords, that 3 of Wands is a lot of energy, but it's a lot of positive energy saying we're going to explore and see where this goes. But that 3 of Swords says my feelings are going to be hurt towards the end of the month. My heart might be broken. So you have some sort of ups and downs towards the end of the month, but I would say with that 3 of Wands, you're going to be really adventurous and you're going to be really open to it, and you're going to feel like exploring, and it's not just something that, you know, you're being forced into. It's something that you really are looking forward to. It's really somebody that you can see yourself moving forward with. It might even be some situations where, you know, maybe you should have committed to somebody in the middle of the month, but that commitment didn't quite follow through, and you ended up dating other people, because the 3 of Wands is also, you know, something that says it's kind of open. Or that can be something that the other person decides, and they might decide that they wanted to stay open, and that maybe is what that 3 of Swords is about, where, you know, that commitment doesn't follow through as much as you want to. But normally the major arcana are very powerful, more powerful, I would say, than those 2 3s even put together. So that, you know, it's kind of a little bit of a tug of war. It's like at the beginning of the month things are going in one direction, and at the end of the month they kind of swerve and go in the other direction. And, you know, sometimes that happens, but usually things do get back on track. And especially for a Pisces, you know, you guys are so understanding most of the time in terms of the boundaries of a relationship. You guys have a tendency of being really open and kind of letting things just go with the flow. Even though you definitely have emotional needs that need to be taken care of, you're still very willing to see, you know, what is best for all. So I would say, for the most part, Pisces, in terms of that 3 of Swords, you know, because there's some negativity attached to that card, don't put yourself in a position where you're not willing to say what you want, because 3s, you know, like I said, they're unstable, but with a Swords card, it is all about communication. You have to be willing to communicate exactly what you're looking for here. So I would keep that in mind, and, you know, that 3 of Wands is really going to probably keep you upbeat until you hit that 3, and that last 3 of Swords can be a smack in the face. So try to communicate as best you can. Try not to get overly emotional, or be in a place where you're unwilling to communicate and you shut down. I think the best thing that you can do is really take your time and say what's on your heart. And even if you do end up getting hurt in the end, that communication will be clear, and it allows something else to come in the door. And maybe not a new relationship, but at least a new level that you can take on with this partner, and that 3 can grow into a 4, which is the best thing possible. So thanks, Pisces, for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you guys next month. Feel free to give me a call. Bye.